What's poppin', gamers? Today we're gonna be doing a tier list. I don't think I've ever done a tier list video, but I thought about doing it for Game of Thrones because there's just so much to Game of Thrones. And just to start off, I'm doing the book. I'm doing the first A Game of Thrones, the first book in the series of A Song of Ice and Fire. So I'm gonna do a tier list of the main characters. A lot of these characters on this tier, I just went on one of those sites that pre-generates these tier lists, and some of these characters I don't even recognize. There's so much to Game of Thrones. I don't remember a lot of these characters, so I'm just going to be focusing on the main characters that are in the story of the first book. Some of these characters aren't even, like, that are on this tier list aren't even in the book, so I'm going to be ignoring some of those. I'm going to be mainly focusing on the main cast. Just to make it easier on myself, I really don't want to go through all these and trying to remember each character. So let's just get right into it. Let's just jump right into it, and let's just get it out of the way. The main dog, the homie, Tyrion Lannister, my fucking dude, my homie. I love Tyrion. Honestly, in the show, I would put him at A. I'm not gonna lie, but the book Tyrion's way more badass because he's one of the focal characters. He's one of the main characters in the book. And you really get to see his inner thoughts and how he's just a genius. He's just a homie. He's just a dude. And he's definitely an ass character for me. He's one of my favorites. He was a pretty damn good character in this show. I'm not gonna lie. But he was in the show. That's all you hear about. People talk about when you talk about the show. It's either when I talk to someone that's watched the show. It's either Tyrion, Dany, or Jon. There's no other characters they fucking talk about. It's those three characters and those three characters alone. That's it. And so moving from Tyrion, this fucking guy, I forgot his name. He was the master at arms, the guy that trained Jon and hates Jon. I forgot his name. There's a lot of characters. Do not judge me for not remembering characters. I do not remember this dude. He was a dick, but I didn't mind his character. I didn't mind him. He was an asshole, but we didn't get to, at least in the first book, we didn't get to see him fleshed out a whole lot. He was just there. He just filled his purpose, basically, to be the bully and the antagonist to Jon, and he fulfilled his purpose. Apparently, he was working for the Targaryens, I think, before the rebellion, and that's why he doesn't like Jon so much, because it was, Jon's on the opposite side. And I'm not gonna try to spoil too much, but I might have to talk about these characters a little bit more in depth, in order to tier them correctly. But Arya, oh, I love Arya. Arya is so cool. I love her character. I love how it just like she's so badass. I love her dancing master as well, the guy that trains her. Arya's an A for me for sure. I'm very picky about my S tiers. There's only a few that would reach that point to me. So Arya is definitely an A character for me. She's just a badass. She's the black sheep of the family. That if you're not talking about Jon, she's the black sheep of the family after Jon left for sure. She doesn't fit right. She doesn't want to be a lady. She wants to go fight with all the boys and play around with all the boys. She's a cool character. I like Arya. Baratheon? He's part of the Kingsguard. He's cool. I love him. I'm pretty sure in the later books he gets fleshed out a little bit, but for book 1, we get a little bit here and there about Baratheon, but not too much. Sorry if I mispronounce characters' names. It's been a few weeks since I read the book, so I don't remember. There's so many characters in the goddamn books, way more than the show. Whew. Makes so much sense why they cut out some characters for later on in the show. That first book, there's so many. So I'm gonna put him. He's really cool. I like him, but I think he's right in the middle, because I think later on, if I do more tier lists for the other books, he's definitely gonna move up. If I remember correctly, if they get fleshed him out or not. I remember his actor complaining, like the actor that played him in the show was complaining that they didn't flesh him out like they did in the book. So I'm assuming he has a lot more time in the books than he does in the show. The uncle, fuck, I forgot his name. I don't remember his name. It's been too long. He wasn't around for too long. He showed up. He was really cool when he showed up, but he wasn't really around. I honestly, it saddens me because I like him, but he wasn't around too long for me to actually get attached to him or anything. So, he's really cool. He's the reason why Jon went to Castle Black in the first place. That's basically it. He's the brother to Ned Stark, my dude. The other, let's just wait until we get to Ned. Woo! But, Uncle something. He's something to Jon. Bran. God, I wish he killed him. I'm sorry. No, I like Bran. Bran's a very cool dude. I might piss some people off doing this, but book 1 Bran, cool. Pretty cool. He dreams about some crows and shit. He's B. Bronn. B. Bronn's a dude. Oh, wait. I'm not doing the whole thing where a lot of people do that, like tier them in the tiers itself. If they're a B character, they're a B character. I'm not putting them above other characters, so that makes sense. Bronn is a badass. I almost want to put him A. I might move him, but I'm putting him A for now. Bronn's a dude. Yo, Cat. I love Cat. The wife of Ned. She's a badass. She does some stupid shit in the book, but she's cool. She's not afraid to do some dirty work every now and then. She's definitely an A. Cersei. Oh my god, just the House Lannister in general. I love House Lannister. They're so rich, and their characters in House Lannister is just so fucking cool. I've never seen a faction or a house in anything, or a faction or a family or in anything have such hateful, despicable, just hateful characters, and then you split that with the most interesting and rich characters as well. I've never seen anything like it. Cersei, from a character's perspective, I hate her character. Her person, I hate her. But she's so well written that you kind of feel bad for her in a way. They flesh her out a little bit more in the show than the books, because the books she's not a perspective character, because in each chapter is in a different character's perspective in this cast. And she's not one of them, so you don't really see how she thinks, but you really don't know what she's gonna do next. She's very, very interesting, to say the very least. But she's she's an A. I'm gonna move Bronn down to B. Bronn's very cool. I love Bronn. I'm gonna leave. I have a lot of characters. I like a lot of these characters, and I know a lot of them. Cersei's A. Not because I like her, because she's just such a well-written character. Because you have no idea what Cersei's gonna do next. It's just All right, Dany. I'm very split on Dany. I'm extremely split on Dany because the chapters with Dany genuinely grossed me out. I like her character. She's okay. I like how... I'm so split. Okay, so... Dany's an A or B for me. For sure. I like her. She becomes a badass. I can't deny that. She becomes a complete badass. Not in the... I might move her. She's an A for now, just because of how well she was written. She's cool. She's a cool character. Ned, my other S tier. Ned's such a fucking badass. I love Ned to death. Oh, he's even more of a badass in the book. He's so goddamn cool. I love Ned. He's the only honorable son of a bitch in this whole entire world. I love him. I love Ned. Great Jon. I love Great Jon. He's not around for too long in the show. In the book, he's basically the same character. He's cool. He was really fun to watch. But I'm C. What the fuck? Nope. Where the fuck did you come from, Mr. Mountain? Mountain's not cool for me. I don't know what it is. Mountain's not that. He's D. He's just there. He's just he's the Mountain. He's just there. Like, he's not a character really. He's just a menace. Maybe he gets fleshed out a little bit more in the later books, but he's just there. Hodor. Hodor's fun. He's also just there, though. He is fun. He is there. He's not a very interesting character. He's just Hodor. At least in the first book, I'm judging from the first Game of Thrones book. A Game of Thrones. That's what I'm judging these characters on. Jaime. He's kind of like Cersei, but less interesting, in my opinion. He's cool. He's like a fucked up version of Prince Charming. I'll put him B for the first book. I'll put him B. I know he gets a little bit more interesting later on, but B. B. This dude. D. I don't know him. I think he's. I don't know. I don't know his name. This guy. He's cool. I'll put him B. Call him the Bear. I think he's cool. He's really cool. I like him. This son of a bitch. This son of a bitch. I've never seen a more hateful character in my life. Oh, I've never seen such a more hateable character in my life. I'll put him B because the fact that Mr. George here has written such a character that has given me that amount of emotion out of me, it deserves some respect. It deserves some respect. John. People might hate me for this. Oh, actually, I like John more. I like John more in the books because some of his choices make sense in the books because he's a little bit younger in the books. In the show, he's a little bit older just because that's how shows have to be sometimes. Which made some of his choices a little bit more childish, in my opinion, in the first season. But in the books, it's justified and it makes sense. People might hate me for this, but I'm B. Jorah. I like Jorah. He's cool. I like Jorah. He's B for me. He does his part. He's an honorable dude. I like him. He's solid. Khal Drogo, not my thing. I mean, he's cool. He's there. He's a badass. But nah. This Chica, the sister of Cat, I don't remember her a whole much. She's D. I don't know her. This guy, he was cool. The Maester of Castle Black. I forgot his name. There's a little twist at the end of the book. I'm not gonna spoil that for him. He's cool. At the end of the first book, he's cool. He's C. I like him. This guy's cool. I like him. I'm trying to remember him in the book, but I don't remember a whole lot. I think he's more prevalent in the show, in my opinion. If I remember correctly, it's been a little bit. I'm trying to remember where he comes from. Well, I really liked him, but I'm trying to remember what he all did in the book rather than the show. I don't really remember him too much in the book, in my opinion. Then again, there's so much other stuff going on, it's hard to remember. I'll put him C. I'll put him C for now. I just don't remember. Because I liked him in the show. I really liked him in the show. But I'm trying to remember how he was in the books. This motherfucker. This son of a bitch. He's D. He's there. I think he gets a little bit more fleshed out in the second book. I don't know, but he's D. He's just kind of there. This bitch, D. I don't know her. She wasn't there for that long. She's the witch. She's a bitch. She's a witch bitch. Oh, this poor dude. I don't know him. He wasn't there for that long, but he's just a character. He's there. Old Nan. She's just there again. Like I didn't. You expect me to rate these characters that aren't really? I'm rating because of how cool they are, man, and how well they're written. If they're just there, they're just there. This bitch, she's just there as well. I'll put her up a little bit more because she has some purpose in the story. This son of a bitch is A for me because he's so cool, well written, and you do not trust him. You can't trust him, and he is a slippery son of a bitch. He's definitely a snake. You don't know what he's gonna do next. He's cool. Renly. The younger brother of the king. I kind of liked him more in the book. He's a C character for me. He's just there. I don't know who this little I don't know who this guy is, so I'm gonna put him D. Rob. Rob's cool. Rob's cool. Rob's really cool. Rob. Should I put him A? I like Rob, but I'm trying to remember him in the book, because I just watched season 2, because I'm trying to watch the show and the book at the same time. I'm trying to remember him exactly in the first book. Yeah, I'm gonna put A. Yeah, Robert! Okay, this is divisive for me, because I absolutely love King Robert in the show. Because, you know, they have a more broader view on the characters, so they can actually flesh out some of the characters that they did it in the book. Because, you know, perspectives and all that shit. I'm gonna put him B. I'm gonna put him B. If it was the show, I would have put him A, because they flesh him out a little bit more in my opinion in the show. Roderick, Sir Roderick, my dude, my man, going C. He is cool. He is there. He's doing his thing. Sam, I don't really get it for Sam. Sam's okay. Sam's there. Sam's cool. Sam's alright. Sam's going C. The Hound. I have a lot of my friends that really like the Hound. He's really cool. I think he's way cooler in the books, because he talks a bit more in the books. At least the first book. Yeah, book Hound goes A for me. He's cool. Sansa. She's going B because she's well written. I don't like her character, but she's cool. Oh, this I love this lady. She's going C because I like her. She's going B because she was hardly there. This motherfucker. Okay, so this guy right here hardly says a fucking word in the book. I watched the first season before I read the book, and I was expecting him to be way more prevalent. Yeah, he doesn't do a damn thing in the first book. So I'm gonna put him D, because he just doesn't do anything in the book, really. He just sits there right next to Rob the whole time. In the show, he talks a lot. He talks a lot in the show, but no, in the book, no, he doesn't really do much. Tywin! Oh, I love Tywin. I absolutely love Tywin. But I think I love Tywin in the show more, because the actor here does a fantastic job. He does a fantastic job as Tywin. And he has his own little twist on Tywin, because in the book, he's a bit different. He has, like, big old mutton chops in the book. I'm gonna put Tywin A. If it was Tiva's show Tywin, that would be an S character for me. I love Tywin. Varys. Varys, is that how you say his name? A. For sure. For sure A. Because you just never know what the fuck he's gonna do. This guy. Revere or something. C. I really don't care about him that much. He's there, like... He was just there. Yeah, he was just there. Read the book. He's this Yoren. Yoren was cool. Yoren was cool. He wasn't there a whole lot, but he makes he was there at the beginning. I mean, at the end of the book for Arya. He helps out Arya in a way. And that's all I'm gonna. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna rank, because all of these characters are either not that important, or just aren't really there in the books. I'm not gonna rate the wolves, because I don't care about them. They're wolves. They're fucking wolves. And the rest, yeah, they're not really that important to rank, really, in my opinion. But yeah, that's my tier list for the first book of A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin. This is all my personal opinion. You guys can rank all the fuck you want. You guys can rank your tier list all you want. No. But I hope you enjoy this video. I'm gonna definitely read the other books when I get around to it, because goddamn, they're a lot to take in at first. But I'm definitely gonna get around to it. I'm definitely gonna review them, and I'll change my I'll do more tier lists like this, and I'll do more tier lists like this as I go on. I'll see if my opinions change. That'll be kind of fun. Anywho, I hope you all enjoy this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.